Yeah. Oh, The Stand, by far. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty strong on record, like talking about it. Like, I don't know if you guys have read it. But to me, I've had my same copy of the unabridged version of Stephen King's The Stand since 1988, since it first came out. It's got 100,000 extra words. My wife can attest to this. It's like it's on my bookshelf and whatnot. And anytime the kids go near it, it's like, get your sticky fucking fingers away from my shit. I'm that asshole. But yeah, no, it's the unabridged version. Like, as good as the original version is, the unabridged version is so much more in depth, and there's so much character development, and you really understand why some of these characters start to kind of go down the paths that they do. And there are extra scenes. Scenes are played out even more. Like, it really takes you kind of behind the scenes of this crazy world that, you know, these people are either trying to destroy or recreate. And to me, that was the beauty of it, you know. And I actually read that before I read the original version, because then I went back and kind of did like this comparison, because I'm a psycho. So like, I'm like, oh, if I can go back and forth like this, like, yeah. And it was like, I was just like, you know what, I like this one more. And I know people give Stephen King a lot of shit because sometimes he tends to expound needlessly, but I think in that case, it was so much more special, because you were really getting a kind of a look inside that world, and especially these characters that you really developed a special place for. They really care for them, you know.
Have they done a film adaptation of that one or no? Because I know.
Yeah, they did. But we don't talk about it. We don't talk about either version, because I never thought there was going to be a version that would make me long for the 90s one. And then whatever the fuck came out last year did, and I just went.
You don't talk about that, or George Clooney Batman? Okay.
It's bad. It's bad. Okay.
Is there?
You back there. Hold on. I want to go back and forth, Mike. That guy with the hand straight up. Yeah. You.
They're bringing him a mic.
That's okay.
So.
Oh, this ought to be fucking good.
How do you feel like the new album is going to present itself for Slipknot, the unreleased album? How do you think that's gonna?
How do I think people are gonna take it, or how do I think I feel about it?
Well, both.
To me, and I was just talking about this the other day, to me the album feels like a darker version of Volume 3 in a really weird way, because Volume 3 explored so many different musical styles for us, and we were able to kind of show off and express and expand the boundaries of what we do. And this album kind of does that, but there's an aggression there that wasn't on Volume 3. There's there's a kind of a capacity for violence that's there that is especially represented in about 6 or 7 tunes on this thing that I think old school fans will really get into. And I know I was gagging. I was like, these are gonna fucking shred people. And then there are some really cool melodic tunes. There's one on there that people are gonna hear and they're gonna be like, holy shit, like this is Slipknot. And it's going to change the way people look at what we do. But we kind of try to do that on every album. You know, for us, it's important to kind of come back to the touchstone of what we do, but also, like I said, to expand the realm musically of what we've been doing since day one, you know, and trying to, you know, throw curveballs and get people to look at us differently, while also maintaining our relevance, our integrity, and the passion for making the music. So to me, that's where musically I feel like this album, like people are going to look at it and listen to it. But at the same time, I also don't want to lead anybody to how they should feel. I want people to listen to it and go, oh, okay, well, I agree with you here, but this is how I feel, you know?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, give me a hell yeah. Oh, if only the glass broke. I'd be like, fuck, we're about to do this. All right, should we come down here? Oh, wait. You? Yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. so is he. This is the excited area right here. Over here, more, you know, I'm a little taken aback. You know. All right, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Oh man, you know what? I mean, I was just talking to the wife about that. I've been talking about doing some more acoustic stuff. Yeah, I know. You know,
Yeah.
every time I think I know what you guys are like, they're gonna love this, and then you throw me for a fucking loop, and I'm just like, I don't even know why I try anymore. It's like shit. Now, I'm actually thinking about doing some more like acoustic dates and stuff. Obviously if time comes, next year is pretty hardcore Slipknot, so we're going to be touring the States at least 3 times, and yeah. And obviously, you know, God willing, you know, hopefully things settle down, things get a little like closer to normal than they have, and we can kind of go overseas and see our fans over there. But I know we're definitely talking about, you know, doing the States at least 3 or 4 times. So, so right now that's kind of off in the distance. If I do it, it might be locally where I live or whatever, or maybe, you know, someplace I can drive to and make it cool. But I will be bringing, you know, probably some of my friends from CMFT to help me do it, so it can be like a